A DNA match puts a man behind bars who brutally attacked a senior citizen last February. Good evening. This is CTV News for this Thursday, September 6th. I'm Rochelle Metzger. Thank you for joining us. An 84-year-old woman attacked in her own home fights for her life by biting the intruder. And now Prince George's police say that DNA evidence has led them to a suspect. 56-year-old Rodney Blanton of Suitland has been arrested on a long list of charges in connection with the February 2nd assault. That afternoon, officers responded to a reported burglary at a home in the 4400 block of Arnold Road. They found the victim on the floor suffering from multiple injuries. She had been there for more than 24 hours. A neighbor noticed her door ajar and alerted authorities. According to the elderly woman, Blanton allegedly knocked on her door, forced his way inside, beat her, stole money, and ran off.
Actually, she saved her own life by biting the suspect, and that actually freed her, and then she offered him money to just leave her apartment. Normally, our victims do come forward, but in her case, I would assume that she just wanted to be left alone because of her age. She didn't want any problems. She was just happy that the suspect had left her, and she was not injured any further. If they're a victim of a crime, please report it.
Blanton has been remanded to the Department of Corrections on a no-bond status. He faces first-degree assault, first-degree burglary, robbery, and other charges. Well, a Beltsville business won't open its doors tonight. Rendezvous Banquet Hall is the latest establishment to be shut down by the Prince George's Police Department because of permit issues. Denise Douglas has the details from Beltsville.
Another business is padlocked and shut down. This part of the police department's ongoing sweep to clean up night spots that are violating the law.
Basically, whenever there's a club, they have a certain amount of people that the club can hold. Apparently, some of the violations appear to be that they may have had more people in this building than necessary.
The county council passed a bill last year giving police authority to close dance halls and similar establishments deemed a threat to public safety. In addition to the permit violation, cops have been called out to Rendezvous Banquet a number of times for fights and other problems, according to Corporal Clinton Copeland.
We did receive numerous calls for assaults, fights, and different things of that nature.
You know, they have weddings in there, get-togethers.
Rich Sini, who works across the street, says he's never seen any trouble at the business.
During the daytime, when I'm at work across the street, they over here doing their job, you know, fixing it up, cleaning it up, stuff like that. So I just figured that they was doing what they supposed to do at nighttime.
But police believe their efforts are working, citing a significant drop in crime since the crackdown started. They now promise to keep the pressure on.
And the main thing about it is if you're not following the laws of the county that they put in place, that we will take action. Denise
Douglas, CTV News.
Rendezvous Banquet Hall is the 13th business to be closed this year as part of the department's crackdown. Well, Maryland State Delegate Emmett Burns is blasting the Baltimore Ravens football team over the gay marriage issue. Burns wrote a critical letter to the team after linebacker Brendan Ian offered game tickets to Marylanders for marriage equality to use as a fundraiser. Ian Badajo also offered his support for the marriage issue.
Badajo, a linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens. I believe we should be doing everything that we can to make Maryland families stronger, which is why I support marriage for gay and lesbian couples who want to make a lifetime commitment to each other. People from all walks of life, including gay and lesbian couples, want their children to be in stable homes.
And that is a marriage equality video. Now, Delegate Burns, a vocal opponent of gay marriage, says he's appalled that a Ravens player would take sides on such a controversial issue and try to sway public opinion. Marylanders will get a chance to vote on the issue on the November ballot. Well, businesses in Upper Marlboro struggle to stay open a year after being shut down by Tropical Storm Lee. While some have bounced back, less than 10 stores have closed up shop since August 2011 when Lee inundated the area. Frank Klein, owner of Marlboro Blueprint and Office Supplies, says he will likely shut down within the next month. Despite a low-interest loan offer from the U.S. Small Business Administration, Klein says making ends meet has been difficult since the severe flooding damaged much of his equipment. Well, it's another big night for Democrats in Charlotte, North Carolina. After hearing a keynote speech from former President Bill Clinton last night, delegates to the DNC await a major address from Barack Obama this evening. President Obama is expected to draw major distinctions between Democrats and Republicans and say that his re-election will help move the country forward. Well, child poverty in the metro area has spiked, according to a new report. Children living in poverty in Montgomery County rose from 4.1% in 2005 to nearly 10% in 2010. In the district, 51% of young people are living in low-income homes. In Alexandria, it's 36%. In Prince George's, the figure stands at 29%. The study was conducted by Venture Philanthropy Partners. You're watching CTV News. I'm Rochelle Metzger.